Hey guys, hey, hey, hey. Just get on to give Black a word of encouragement. I was laying here just thinking about my sister who 3 years ago passed away on the 15th of this month, and so I want to give Black a word of encouragement because I understand how it feels to go through what he's going through. I went through this with my eldest sister. There's nothing like losing a sibling or have to see them go through the pain. Um, I remember when they had called me and told me that my sister was in the hospital, and I rushed to New Jersey to see how she was, and she was just laying there in a coma. And I remember when the doctor had told me to to before I leave to say my last goodbye to my sister. Um, that was the hardest thing to have to go through, to knowing that there's nothing that you can do except watch your sibling just leave this earth. So, Block, I'm just sending you much prayer. I'm asking God to strengthen you while you go through this because it's something really, really hard. That is something really, really hard to go through. And when Spitting Fire mentioned it to me the other day, and it just kind of reminded me of the anniversary for my sister, because in a couple of weeks it'll be her third year of her not being here. So I can really, 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 really relate to you. I can really, really relate. So I'm just praying God strengthen you, Block. Praying that He gives you the strength that you need to endure. And we all understand life is only here. We're only here for a moment, and we need to fulfill whatever God has for us to fulfill. But the pain of knowing that your loved one, your sibling, especially your sibling, because they've been with you throughout your whole life, they know you better than anybody else. And for you to have to go through this right now, I'm just praying God give you the strength, to give you the strength that to be able to endure. And I know you being a male is kind of hard because everybody expects you to be strong and not, not cry and things like that. But my heart goes out to you because I truly, truly understand. I truly understand because I went through this 3 years ago. You know, to this day now, I think about her all the time. I think about my sister all the time. So just hang in there, Block. Just hang in there. It gets a little bit easier. but the memories don't ever go away. It don't ever go away. So I'm praying for you right now. I'm praying that God strengthen you, my brother, because that's pain, you know, siblings pain, especially if you were close, like my sister and I was. So hang in there, Block. Hey guys, how you guys doing? Hey Rena. Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing good. I don't know. I don't know. I just, because of, you know, this is my anniversary of my sister passing away. So, um, tomorrow will be her anniversary of her leaving here. The birthday is on the 15th. In fact, wedding anniversary is on my sister's birthday, and she left me around this time 3 years ago. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just thinking about, it brings back memories, especially what he's going through, because I truly understand. I truly understand how it feels to lose a sibling. So, especially if you were tight with the sibling. So you guys put those prayer hands up for Block and his family, praying for them. For his Lord, just strengthen you guys. Continue to put and praying hands up for Block and his family. I have such a headache today. I have a headache. Okay, I'm doing well. It just, my mind went back to my sister. I think it's, just hearing about Block going through what he's going through, and I just kind of remember when I got the call and I had to rush to the hospital in New Jersey, and I was in the hospital room just watching my sister's lifeless body just laying in that bed, and there was nothing I could do for her. does get easier. It does get easier. It does get easier. I'm doing well, Michael. I'm doing well. Just trying to talk low and just trying to talk low. Guess everybody in the house is sleeping right now. And I can't sleep. I'm thinking my head is going 1,000 miles away. But I'm okay. Okay. Yeah, he does. He got me. I just want you guys to pray for Block. Just want you guys to pray for him. Especially when you're watching your sibling just laying there and you can't do anything to help them. I remember my sister had when I went by her in the hospital, when I went by her bed, right before I left, she had one tear that came out of her eye. And it was just like that final goodbye. Okay, but I'm just just thinking about what Block is going through, and also, just it kind of brought me back to my time when I watched my sister leave this earth, you know. So it kind of reminded me of that because her anniversary of her death is coming up in a couple of days. I'm just, I can't really sympathize with Block, just watching your sibling just leave this earth, you know. And I was just talking to them about my experience, and how even though it's almost 3 years, the pain of losing her it hasn't gone away yet. Especially around the time when she left. It was on the 7th. And then her birthday is the 15th, which is the same day as my wedding anniversary. And I'm good. I think I'm good. I'm good. It's just that you know how it is. Memories come and then you just start thinking and missing them and stuff like that. But I'm good. I'm seriously, I'm good. I'm just trying to talk quiet because everybody in the house is sleeping and I can't sleep. So I was thinking about my sister. So I can't really see what you guys are saying because my glasses are fogging up. See what it says. Mostly, why you sorry? You said something. It's second person. Can't get on what it is that get you. Respect you. Thank you for all this. Don't leave us. I don't want anywhere. I don't think so. Anyway, me and all people will respect you. Thank you for the information. You're welcome, Ashley. Yes, I do know this very my own couple, so you can relate to me. So you know how it feels. I have such a headache, y'all. My head hurts. But today I am in my feelings because I'm going through so much like emotions of how, I have my sister's thing going on in my head. Then I have the whole R. Kelly thing going in my head. There's a lot of stuff just thinking about it. And that's probably why I can't sleep. Even though worrying don't change anything. But my head hurts. Hey, Smooth J. Hey, son. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I'm just trying to talk low. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. Earlier, I'm trying to change the topic a little bit, let it be a little bit. Thank you, sir. Miguel. Yeah, he does. He does got us. Yeah, he got us. He got us real good. I don't know. Life is, you got ups and downs in life. We just have to try to stay consistent in our emotions. And we can't trust our emotions. Well, tomorrow is a new day. Well, today, in a few hours, we'll know exactly what's going on with it. with the case, and Robert, the I don't know, I don't know. The judge is going to be a hard decision for the judge. It's going to be a hard decision. They said Sylvia, very sorry, Sylvia. Now, who does the person have to do with Bender? Black Bender's sister is ill. She's terminally ill. She's terminally ill, and he's dealing with that right now. And I just want you guys to pray that God strengthen him as he goes through this. And for his sister to transition, just asking God to give him strength. My head is hurting as well. Oh, Ashley, don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Oh, I'm just in this. I'm just trying to talk low, and then I'm trying to see, but my glasses are fogged. Let me clean my glasses. The glasses are like, it's funny. I can see the words far away, but close up, I can't see it. Hey Terry, how are you? So, guys, what are your thoughts on what we read earlier? What are your thoughts on what we read in regarding to what the government said? Do you think the guy is going to pay attention to the government? Hey, little honey, what I miss? What happened to my DMV bro? His sister is very ill. She's terminally ill. His sister's terminally ill. And I wanted to give him some encouraging words, and even though I guys, I'm okay. I just think about her during this time of the year because this is the time she passed away, and also her birthday's coming up. But she's, I mean, I'm good. It's almost 3 years. It's almost 3 years. But remember, siblings is a hard thing to lose a sibling because they know you the longest and they've been around you all your life, from the time you were little. Yep, Logan, I know you know how it feels. I know you know how it feels. Yeah, so innocent, big hugs and kisses. This is very stressful, anxious time. So what's going on? Oh my God, Bobby, you just don't know. There's so much going on. I could have been in your shoes and locked fenders. I want you both to know that God will see you through and be encouraged. God got his hands. My prayer goes out to you and him. God bless. So be honest. Yeah, I don't want to know. Ashley. Oh, Sylvia. What is Sylvia? Actually, I heard about Nicole wanting off the case now. Y'all, I don't, I said some things earlier and I want to retract what I say as far as, anything that's like cast any kind of negativity because we shouldn't think of any of this as negative because God has orchestrated everything. He knows exactly what he's doing as far as Robert's defense. He gave Roberts some attorneys right before all of this started happening. So God is in control. God is in control. Yeah, it's very, very stressful. One of the things I said I can't wait to this trial stuff is over so that man can live his life. He can live his life and not have to deal with this stuff no more. No matter what the government do, God is in control. God is in control. I want to thank everybody who donated to me when I went offline, who gave the cash app. I appreciate you guys. And those who sold into my PayPal, I appreciate everything. And also the ones that sold into the super chat. Spit and Fire did say some things that resonated with me, and I truly agree with her with some of the stuff that she said. Um, I know a lot of you guys do appreciate what I do, and they appreciate me. But there's a lot of people who don't, who suck, suck, suck. Suck till you can't get nothing, and you just have to realize that people want to be appreciated. Well, at least I want to be appreciated. And when I ask for the likes, it's showing me that you appreciate me. It doesn't cost anything to hit those like buttons. It doesn't. It's no big effort because you're already in the chat already. So for me, I don't feel that I'm asking too much when I ask for you guys to go out and hit the like button. You know, that is how YouTube pushes the channel, pushes the videos and things like that based on participation. you know. And I understand people don't feel like they need to hit that, but that's how YouTube sends out, you know, video because they see interactions and they see participation. They put it inside their what you call it? It's a system that helps them to because they in the business of making money. And if their advertisers see certain things, they want to place the advertisement on a person's channel, then they'll push it out more if they see people participating in it. And participation means that, hitting those like buttons and putting a notification on and stuff like that. That is what it's all about. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. I am blessed. And and that's what it's all about. It's all about showing a person you appreciate them. Sometimes we take people for granted. And we don't appreciate a person until they're gone. Um, I know this is all intertwined of what I'm thinking about as regards to Black Bender and his sister. Sometimes we take people for granted. We don't give them their flowers while they're alive. We only think about them when they're gone. We don't show them how much how much you appreciate them. So, you know, yeah, I got in my feelings earlier. I do, and I have feelings, and I feel, sometimes that I'm used, you know, and it's nobody's fault but mine because people only treat you how you allow them to treat you. So if I keep accepting the kind of treatment that I'm getting and keep giving, that means that I'm accepting it. And sometimes you have to put your foot down and express to people how you want to be treated, you know, um, because I allowed it. That's why it continues. So I'm putting my foot down now. You couldn't sleep either. That's where I'm at. That's why I'm on here. Because I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. Rena, thank you. Rena, I know you appreciate me. You've been rocking with me for a while. And I know a lot of you guys that are here, I know y'all appreciate me. I know. But when I see like 300 people in a chat and I get just fraction amount of the people that is in the chat, that kind of make me feel some kind of way because it's like they come in here to suck it up, but then they don't want to give. I'm not talking about monetary giving. I'm talking about just clicking that like button or dislike button. But I mean, just to sit there and just take it up. And I know sometimes people forget. Okay, I give it to them. But if I'm asking you to do it and you're sitting in the chat, and then I'm saying when you blatantly sitting in the chat, and I see almost 300 something people in the chat, and I have 100, that number does not match at all. That means there's about 200 something people who just refuse to show appreciation. You know, that's the way I see it. And I know people like, oh, that's not saying they don't appreciate. Yes, it is. It is. Yep. And some days, my husband come home and he sees me on these videos and lives, and he's like, he wants me off because that's time taken away from the family. It's time taken away from things in the household I could be doing. But because I made the sacrifices, I would expect you to make the exact sacrifice of hitting that like button or something, you know? And Terry, you're right. I am human. I do have feelings. But people don't understand that. They say, oh, she's complaining, or she's bitching, or she's this. But if I'm taking my time is a commodity, it's a commodity that God gives us all. It's exchange. It's a form of contract between the person and you. I give my time, and I know you take your time to come in, but you coming in doesn't help the channel to just grow. You have to participate. That's what YouTube says. In order for your channel to be pushed out for other people to join, they have to see some sort of activity. They have to see some movement. They have to see people showing that this is something they're interested in. You know, it's bad enough they don't push Robert Sylvester Kelly's live. Like anytime I put his name, like if I put R. Kelly, they don't push it. You know, because they have something against them, and his name is like a trigger word that they don't monetize, and they don't push it. Ellen, I just hope you feel better. Okay, play some relaxing music. Please. Thank you, guys. Guys, I want to see Robert out. I want him. I mean, I'm here just like you guys. I am here as a support. You know, I try to bring you guys as much stuff that I can bring. I try to research and try to find things that will at least give you a glimpse of hope in regard to his case. I take the time and the effort to search for people who's willing to come and talk on Robert's behalf, even on this situation he's in. Not everybody feels the same way we do. Sometimes it's good to bring people who has different ideas and different thoughts, just to help us to tweak our stance, so we'll know how to combat, address some of the people's feelings about what they think in regards to Robert. So we'll be prepared. So when they come on the attack, we'll be ready because we know what they're thinking about. I definitely understand what you're saying, though. Just keep in mind next time, please. Or fortunately, I definitely understand what you're saying. Just that I want to see them out to number one deserve. No one deserves your help. Yeah, all the safety. So I count somebody God as God given gift. There are a lot of people that envious of them. God's got his back and won't let him down. When he comes out, he'll be a brand new man. Amen. Amen. Oh, guys, it's 2:15, 2:14 here. I'm gonna have to call it a night. I'm gonna have to try to force myself to sleep. But I just wanted to send a message to Block and telling him that he's in my prayer and that to hold on, trust God, think of the wonderful memories of your sister, and remember God got her, and she will no longer be suffering here on earth any longer. That sometimes our love for them we don't want them to leave, but if they stay, they'll be in pain, and you don't want them in pain. So just take your time, Block, and say your goodbye. Think of the good memories and keep her close in your heart. And if it's God's will for her to transition into the other side, just know that God has got her. Her soul will be rested with Him. Her soul will be rested with Him because He knows better for her. And she no longer will suffer here the pain that she's going through with the cancer. She will no longer have that pain anymore. And you will see her again. That's what I believe. I'm going to see my sister again. So just hang on. Hang on, Block. We love you. We're praying for your family. We're praying for you. We pray that God strengthen you like never before. Keep your sister's memory alive inside of you. God bless you, Block. God bless you, Block. God bless you. Terry, Ashley, Chappelle, Rena, Zell, Carolyn, Ashley, good night, guys.